what it was. You know who it is, man. And I came to bring you a little cosmic insight for today, man. It's November 2nd, 2020, and you tuned in with Priceless Knowledge Yourself, man. Please like, share, and subscribe. Today we're going to be talking about the moon, man. So what is the moon? The moon represents our instinctive nature, our emotional nature, our security, and our deepest needs. It contains our basic habits and unconscious reactions to our past karma and our upbringing. In Vedic, they would say it is associated with the mind. The moon is associated with the mother and feminine energy in general. And it kind of represents both the inner child and the mother, in my opinion. The moon is responsive, receptive, reflective, and instinctual. And then in our personal chart, it shows how we respond emotionally to our environment. You feel me? And so today, we have the moon in Gemini at 4 degrees and 1 inch. And I want to remind y'all that the moon spends roughly 2.5 days in each sign. And when the moon enters Gemini, man, you'll see a more talkative and intellectually curious emotional nature come to the surface. Today, we can feel an insatiable thirst for information and need for communication with others. People's mood will tend to be a little bit more light and bright and, fluffy, if that's what you want to call it. And with that, I say, today, when we caught up in this chatterbox, Gemini energy, I say remind yourself to take the time to listen to other people, man. And because we can always expect to be a little bit scattered in terms of receptivity when the moon is in Gemini, man. And I say when in this position, we much rather collectively experience a whole broad spectrum of emotions rather than getting stuck in one particular disposition. You might even feel so scattered that you don't take the time to feel one thing very intensely at all. So what we do with that is what we do with that. Nothing really will be able to get the best of you today. But at the same time, today is not really one of those days where you're going to get much done in the way of serious productivity, in my opinion. Moods will be more playful and social, and you might be too much or much too restless emotionally for you to really commit to anything significantly. Just like Gemini, this is hard to pin down, so y'all excuse me, but I mean, that's what it is. So that's what I say. I say, enjoy the day, man. You don't have to always be deep down, and there's days that you need to feel good. And today's another one of those days, man, where you need to just enjoy things while they cool, man. That's what I say, man. Because ain't nothing cooler than a Gemini. My dad's a Gemini. My grandmother was a Gemini, So, and I love them, Ain't nothing cooler. Today we also have the moon trine to Venus at 2.9 degrees, man. And the moon is our instinctive awareness and our emotional nature. And Venus is what I would say is love, money, and beauty. And when we have the moon trine to Venus, we'll see more cooperations between our emotions and our love nature. The sense of romance will be heightened. And for those of y'all out on the hunt, you might find it a little bit easier, when we're feeling this aspect and this energy is in the air. And happiness and peace, they will definitely be flowing more freely today. And this definitely could be pretty auspicious day in the way of making financial decisions. I say that as well. So there's some news you can use. And also, we have the moon in sextile aspect to Chiron today at 1.7 degrees. And the moon is our instinctive awareness in our emotional nature. And Chiron is known as the wounded healer. And I say it represents healing through the acknowledgement of concealed trauma, you know. And when the moon is sextile to Chiron, there comes collaboration between the emotions and the need for deep healing. Everyone will be more able to tune into the deeper issues that they have suffered in the past, you know, in their life. And through this, you know, profound healing is always available once it comes through acceptance. And as I tell a lot of people, acceptance is the number one catalyst in the path for growth, man. So that's why when you go through these programs, you know, they say the first step is to admitting that you got a problem. So, you know, when you can look past your own ass, it's a whole different universe out there, man. And so here was some priceless knowledge I brought to you today, man. I want to thank everyone. I'm asking y'all to like, share, and subscribe, man, to my YouTube channel, Priceless Knowledge of Self. And I encourage y'all, man, through astrology, numerology, whatever you could do, meditation, yoga, man, I ask you to just find some peace within yourself, man, and realize that whatever life is throwing your way, you built for it, man. You built for it. You built to outlast the worst, man, and come out on top. But like I said before, just because you built to live through the gutter, don't mean you have to build in the gutter. Just because you built like that does not mean you have to build like that. This was some priceless knowledge of self, man. You know what it was.